Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. It is 11:04 in the PM, and we're getting ready to play some more Elder Scrolls Arena, a game I've been enjoying quite a bit. Holy shit, it seems like there's a lot of people here already. Well, here we are again. Hello, Ground Shacker. How are you doing? Hello, John Lefebvre, Super Stitch, Amoth. Hello, Breno Leita. I don't know how to pronounce that last name, but I'm assuming it's something like that. Hello, Linsanity. HPMP restored! No! No! For reference, because I get this confused. Colossus, no two L's, it's two S's. I see. You see, the thing is, I don't know how to spell Colossus. I kind of just went based on what felt correct, and apparently it was wrong. Who are you? Who are all these people? There are people who are interested in watching Arena, apparently. And it seems like we're going to be having a full house. Late. Okay. Breno Lati. Okay, cool. Interesting. I am bad at, I'm bad at pronouncing words. I looked it up since I'm a writer. I tend to be correct with spelling. I try to, a lot of the times, but then, like, there are some words that I just, like, I'm like, whatever, I'll just go based on vibe. And it's, and I'm not a writer, so I usually don't give a shit. Usually I'm like, whatever, man, I'll just do whatever feels right. Oh my god, we're 15 hours into this game. So, real quick recap. Last time, we went to Elden Grove, and we got the third piece of the staff. And the third piece of the staff was like, wow, this is really cool, thanks, guys. Or was it the third piece? Let's see, we've been to Fang Lair, we've been to Labyrinthian, and now Elden Grove. Yes, so we're in Elsewhere, and Elsewhere is where we've found the location of the Halls of Colossus, and the Halls of Colossus are going to be where our fourth piece is. I'm curious where exactly, where within it's going to be, what kind of riddles we'll run into, because it's such an interesting... I love the riddles in this game so much. I'm bad at them, but oh my god, they are... like, having them there, I think adds so much flavor to the world. It's so good. That's fair, but I wouldn't get much of an audience that way, and if I had an editor, if I did that, they'd hate me. That makes sense. It's probably more important if your stuff is text-based to spell things correctly. You know, unless you're like a Twitter, unless you like make money on Twitter somehow, which is, you know, its own whole beast. But anyway, so today we're going to be going to the Halls of Colossus. I think we did all of the inventory management stuff that we needed to at the end of last stream, so we should be able to jump straight into it and get towards it. One of the things that I'm really appreciating about Arena is that it gives us a location in each country that is like Labyrinthian is like, it's each country has its own like mythic location. But I think that the only ones that ever got expanded on, I'm not 100% about Morrowind. Morrowind might be like Red Mountain or something like that. So maybe we get to see that one as well. But I think like only, I think not only. I think, well, yeah, only Daggerfall, I think, doesn't have any of its big thing. Unless, like, unless it ends up being Direni Tower, which I think is possible, but unlikely. I don't know. I'm curious to see what it'll tell us to do in High Rock. Because Fang Lair doesn't exist in Daggerfall. At least, not to my knowledge. It'll be interesting. Morrowind was Red Mountain, but there's a big wall around it. It took a while to be able to get past that. Oh, the ghost fence or whatever. Hello, Ian. That metal bassist. Jesus, why can't I read that? Oh, how are we all doing tonight? I am super excited to get back into this, dude. Finding out that spell absorption 100% makes it so that I am completely immune to attacks. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to make another spell that is a little bit cheaper, that will make it so that I'm still 100% immune, or 100% absorb, because of, like, I can do a lower percentage now, I think, and still get the 100% max, but also have even more rounds. I think that would be interesting as well. I bet it's Privateer's Hold again! Oh my god. Yep, that was part of why Levitate was so useful. Yeah! Hello, Hero Zoe, how are you doing? Alright, let's... You know, I'm kind of... Why not do 95%? Well, the thing is, right, like, if I do it at 95%, we're level 14, I believe? So, like, what is 95 divided by 14? If we do something like that, then the next level, I'm pretty sure I just go back up to 100%. Which is, like, the big thing which is the thing that's happening right now. Like, we have we're getting like all of our spell, like so much spell absorption because we made the spell really early on when it was like, oh, we can just barely cast this, but now it's like actually not only is it like a fairly reasonable thing to cast, now we're able to do that and then use our explosion spell to just do a bunch of damage to enemies in an area around us and cannibalize our spell for infinite magicka. It's so strong. It's so strong. Levitate was slow as fuck though, but in Morrowind you can get your speed and combat stats to like 1,000. It will crash the game to go past 500 speed though. I've heard that. I have not actually done a whole lot with Morrowind and becoming OP there. You should do shield protection as well. It works. If it works like Daggerfall, you'll be invincible. I need to make like a total. Maybe we'll do that before we actually go, but like a total immunity spell. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna have infinite shield and infinite spell absorption. And, you know what? Fuck it. Throw damage reflect on there. Why not? We'll do that. I mean, the point of the game is killing a mage. That is true. That is true. We do want to kill a mage. That is going to be our overall objective. Alright, let's get this shit on the road, shall we? Let's get... I'm curious to see what kind of spell can we cook up. We need to find something that we can actually cast that's like, that is within our parameters. I think it'll be interesting if we can actually do that. Or, not interesting. Holy, what the fuck? That was weird. Why was that all in negative? What the fuck? That was so strange. Graphical bug? Ugh. It does work like Daggerfall. It's so OP. That's awesome. It's part of the main quest. You canonically gain a disease. You can rest for as long as you want, and for every day you get +1 strength and agility and speed, but -1 to personality and will. That's like the Corpus disease, right? I don't... Like I said, I haven't messed with it too much. I remember doing it one time, and then... Like, I did the main quest of Morrowind one time, and then I never I never touched it again. It is this one, right? Hold on. I need to see if my inventory... No, this can't be it then. Hold on. Hold on. Which one did I do? Return to Elden Root, Part 3 Staff. Hello, Corinth. Did I save over this one? I did not. Was it this one? No, there's no way. Did I fucking not save or something? Hold on, what did I bring with me? Silver Longsword, yes. Force Wall. Okay, you know, this is... Why did I think this wasn't it? This is definitely it. Yeah, we have our potions of restore power and everything. Okay. Dude, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Yep, that's Corpus. Okay. It was, I think. Yeah, it was. I'm just a silly goose. I'm just a silly goose. Alright, let's go check out. Let's see if we can make a... Let's go, Spellmaker. So, we're gonna start with a... Let's go with Spell Absorption. So, how many levels do we need? So, like, what, 5%? 6%? What's 6 times 14? 7 times 14. I think the current one we have is like 8, right? Did you buy 99 bottles? I did, yes. Of beer on the wall. So 7 times 14, 7 times 7, 49, 7 times 7 again. So this one brings us to 98%. So if we do this, and then we can make our duration just really long. I have no idea how much this is going to cost. Casting cost 132. Okay, so that's too much. Let's modify this one. Let's change it to 15 per level. 79. That's still within reasonable casting, but we're gonna make a... I go Spell Reflection, maybe? We haven't needed it, because they just kill themselves on us anyways. And we do another... 7%. Does this one also go... Is this one also gonna be... Okay, so this brings our casting cost to 180. And I'm assuming that this takes into account our level, because this seems like it would make sense. But we probably don't need Spell Reflection, so let's delete the Spell Reflection. No. Let's add a... We have a shield effect, right? Is it under create? Shield. Strength. Oh, okay. So this one, if we just do like this, 20 points per level, that's 280 hit points of health that we just get for free. Oh my god. And that's not even tacking on that much of a cost. 99 bottles of beer. Hello, Nikki. How you doing? Or would it be mead? Did someone say 98 bottles of beer? 99 bottles of skooma. It would probably last you 3 days. Skooma goes by fast because it's both coke and anabolic steroids. The best kind. He says while currently drinking a coke. Hey, cheers, brother. Does the shield last until it runs out? It doesn't seem to have a duration on it. I'm assuming that it goes until it gets destroyed. Shield is so good in this game. It's infinite. Oh my god. That's awesome. I think that's too expensive now, but will work on the next level, I think. Yeah, I think we only have like 102. But then, like, if I just modify this a little bit, if I go... And this is... Okay, so this is also technically not 100% right now. But, like, at level 15, this is as good as it'll be for 100%. So let me... If I modify this, if I make this so that it's level 15, what is 6 times 15? 6 times 15 would be 90? 6% per level wouldn't quite get me to 100%. And I don't think it would reduce the cost enough, so... What, infinite? I mean infinite shield. Until it breaks, so you never have to cast it again. That's so fucking good. Maybe, actually, hold on. If I just delete the spell absorption part of this... This has a casting cost of 29, but if what I can do, if I modify this, if I just make this cost, like, an absolute ass load... Like, I don't know, let's make it... Okay, so max is 99, casting cost 142. Okay, so if I make this instead, I bring it down to like 60... Let's try 70. Casting cost 100. So if I do this, I get just a ridiculous amount of health. And then if I've done the spell absorption first, then I shouldn't die to anything that's giving me, anything that's casting melee attacks at me. How's that? How's that sound? Because I have the spell absorption as well, and I'm gonna start with the spell absorption from now on, I'm pretty sure. I think we just do this. Big shield. Wait, I can't spell shield, apparently. Big shield. So what's this? 70 points times 14, 7 times 7, 49, 98. So this is what, 9,800 spell points, or points? Am I doing that math correctly? Yeah, I think that's correct. 9,800 points of shield. And it only gets stronger. 980? 7? Yeah, no, you're right. 980. It'd be 700 plus 280. So yeah, 980, not 9,800. I think I saw the 210s and I fucked myself up doing another one. Reminds me of using items in Oblivion to be immune to everything but arrows. Oh, yeah, like infinite damage reflect, infinite spell reflect, and and arrows are just immune to spell reflect. Now, ironically, I think that kind of makes sense. It makes sense to have some weakness, right? Big shell, Metal Gear. Oh, a spell to surpass Metal Gear. All right, we're good with this. Let's buy this one. This is gonna be amazing. So we have our 100% spell absorb. I almost want to make a 100% spell reflect as well. How many levels do we need to get to 100% at 6%? So we need to be, I think, level 17 then. So 7% spell absorption is probably like, or is per level is probably like the lowest that we can realistically go for now. All right. Let me see. Let me make sure that I can actually see. That is the wrong region. No, no, exit. I am not going to the Imperial City. Halls of Colossus. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna rest at an inn real quick. Just to make sure we don't, like... Just to make sure that we're able to have our health and, Actually, am I absorbing right now? Is that what's going on? I am absorbing right now. That explains it. Alright, real quick, let's find my way to you, Mr. Innkeep, sir. Oh, wrong way. Silly me. Ghoul's hair. No. I'm sorry, dude. Let's, get a room. We'll get a single. Stay for 1 day. Except, I don't really care how much it costs. We're going to... Until fully healed. 13 hours. It's gonna be nighttime when we go outside. I think we go all the way to the one on the left. Alright, here we go. Halls of Colossus. Not like Daggerfall where you become immune to all damage with a shield. Yeah. I'm good, I'm chilling. I decided to make Philly cheesesteaks tonight and I realized I don't have hoagie, so I used the bread, and then I realized I don't have any sauce, so I decided to make nacho cheese instead. Oh man. It's like, oh man, I wanted to make something and I didn't have the ingredients I needed to make it. That's really funny. Halls of Colossus. You stand before the gigantic walls of the Halls of Colossus. Built by giants in an age long past, the wind echoes mournfully through the empty battlements. Here lies the fourth piece of the Staff of Chaos. Halls of Colossus with one L. You enter the secret passage to the Hall of Colossus. The floor here is covered. Oh. On this body, you find a hastily scribbled note. No, it talks of... Fucking, really? It speaks of finding 6 keys to unlock the secret of the halls. These keys, according to a crude map, seem to be scattered about this level. A red X is scribbled on a spot directly north of here. Okay. Can I wanted to read this one too! Okay. Well, directly north of here it says, so we might as well check out what that guy's talking about. Time to test your invincibility. It is time to test our invincibility. I think we're gonna start with our spell absorption. And our big light. And if we absorb some spells, we should get to our... our big shield relatively shortly. Oh, wait, hold on. That directly north was not kidding. It's, this. Is this a thing I can click on? Doesn't seem like it. It'd be a miracle if you picked this lock. Oh, that's another thing I probably should have checked. Did I repair my equipment? Oh, I didn't. Fuck. Oh, no! Okay. In that case, we need to take this off. And we need to make sure that we don't use it to... Get fucked, idiot! Dude, our fists are actually doing fine. Oh, hello, key. This one should be a little bit easier to click on. In theory. Got a gold key. Okay. Testing your invincibility is usually how one finds out they aren't. That's true! That's correct, unfortunately. Alright, so we have a way to rest in here. This dungeon is super easy with pass wall. Well, yeah, but I don't want to just pass wall everything. I like to see what the dungeon was supposed to be like. Even if I can technically cheese it. Honestly, the fact that pass wall is so overpowered also seems like an oversight to me. Because it is just overpowered, I think. These guys are not, these guys are not offering much in the way of, spell casting. What if I... Okay, I'll just punch it. Colossus balls is what I expect the Ailors to say when they went under the IRL Colossus of Rhodes statue. It was of Greek status, of course it had boy parts. Oh god. Colossus's balls! Oh. I probably should have continued going north. Alright, let's, I think it was this way. Am I going the right way? Okay, so we need to go through this door again. Well, we did get a key when going directly north. I'm assuming that that's the correct one. Plate gauntlets. And a war axe. Yeah, I'm assuming we've gotten the right one then. Might be more of a cod piece or a fig leaf. I forget the fist animation is just a clip of an actual person from the dev team. It is kind of interesting how it is. Not much in the way of variety either. In those animations. Let's see. Alright, I think we were going kind of the right way. The fact that we need to find 6 keys seems like a lot. Probably, unless someone stole them. Makes sense why it's only in this game. Oh, hello. You, sir, are not a spellcastist. I would like to run into a spellcastist, please. I feel like this is probably... I probably have to get to the center of this map. Mace. Honestly, if I can find like a magical mace, that would be sick as fuck. Holy shit. Bonjour, gamers. How are you doing? Ham. This poor Nord would probably break his hands. Those punches aren't right. I know, right? There's a common myth that the real-life Colossus of Rhodes stood over a bay's opening. This is not true. It was just an ordinary, if really expensive statue. I see. Indeed, orcs weren't allowed to cast his spells yet. Orc spellcastists would start in Daggerfall. I mean, did they not have shamans in at all? That's unfortunate. 30 gold pieces, nice. Boom, 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 boom. Got him. Plate boots. Nothing that I care about. Please! There's a lot of orcs in here. It's a good thing that we made a, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of don't think I need the The swords. I'm sure that it'll be important for some enemy at some point to have an actually decent usable weapon. But as of right now, it seems kind of unnecessary. If you could find a magic mace, you'd be fighting a guard in Morrowind. Also, magic mace would be like, ah, my eyes. Shaman wasn't a thing until like Baldur's Gate. Well, okay, like in Daggerfall, they refer to the orcs as like orc, the spellcasting orcs as orc shamans. I'm pretty sure. As far as like a class goes, I'm not familiar with the history of D&D classes. The myth is that the ships would sail under it and look up at the junk. There was no sailing under it. Looking at the junk, though? Yes. Jagar Thorn couldn't afford shamans. He wasted all his money on the Colossus, rent. That's probably it. Spell sword? Nah, fistcaster. That reminds me of in World of Warcraft, there was like a playstyle for the monks. I think they called it like fist weaving, where you could actually do decent damage as a healer. Because I think it was Mistweaver plus, you know, meleeing the enemy. I was not very good at monk. I'm still waiting for Sabertooth Punch Cat. Let's see. This is also a wall. This is... I'm not gonna lie. It's kinda nice not being accosted literally every 10 seconds. I say as I'm accosted. But I feel like at least this floor of the dungeon doesn't have nearly the density of enemies that the other dungeons we've been to have. To be fair, Monk is not very good at Monk. Doesn't matter what system. Yeah. I think a lot of graphics from the 90s are scans of either hand-drawn or actual people. Rise of the Triads enemy sprites are all done by people in costumes scanned to a sprite sheet. Yeah, I think I remember watching the Civi video talking about the Rise of the Triad remake. Let's see. Oh yeah, do you think there's a mod to make Khajiit have kitty paw pics going to swipe? I wouldn't be surprised if it existed. I don't know if there is one, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was. Anything? And Doom has a lot of clay models scanned in. Do they? That's pretty cool. What is that? This drumming is stressing me out. Oh, hold on. Locked is an insult to my abilities. Hello, lizard man. You weren't even called Argonians yet. Ooh. All I can think of when I hear that sound effect is the Mantellan Crux. Because of that one... There's like one tombstone that you have to touch that makes that noise. Are they just both having stabs? Good old Gianni. There's a mod for Arena on the Nexus that makes the Khajiit into 1978 Garfield. That's fucking awesome. Fallout and Fallout 2 heads are also clay. Oh, that's pretty cool. I knew that they were like models of some sort. I didn't realize that they were clay. That seems like it would be a lot of work too. Like even if there aren't that many, I mean there was enough to where it was like it would be a lot of fucking work. All right, so this is the entrance. I think we're still absorbing spells, but we still don't have any spellcasters. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that blue shit on the ground just fucked with me. I think we go this way. I think this just takes us back out to the hallway. We are kind of cooking through here, I think. I might need to go back to the north. I think I need to come up to here. So we're gonna do that real quick before, because I don't want to like miss a. I don't want to miss a key that's somewhere obvious, because we've been told we need to find 6 keys, or all but told that we need to find 6 keys. So I don't know if that applies to we need 6 keys for a single door, or if that means that we're looking at collecting a bunch of different keys for different doors. Okay. So let's real quick. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna rest here. We're gonna make a save. I also haven't been saving nearly as much as I should have, because so far I have not felt that threatened. Still fully healed. Let's do our big shield. Oh, what am I doing? I can also... I've got these potions of restore power for a reason. So I can do big light as well. Alright, so I should have... Let me see. You are shielded. Okay, so it doesn't actually tell me how much shield I have. But based on the quick math we did, it should be 980. Which is more than enough for... to at least stop me from instantly dying to some poor spellcaster. I don't necessarily want to spend a bunch of potions just getting my... Oh, wait, hold on. Did I... just getting my spell reflection up. Ah, there it is. Or spell absorption up, if there's not going to be a actual spellcaster to use them on. I think we need to go south from here, then. The method of scanning sprites instead of hand-done pixel art is hit or miss, but it does have an aesthetic I feel is timeless. I can agree with that. I think that's fair. Kind of poetic how Doom dropped on the internet. Dropped as the internet was rising. Opened a portal to hell like the web itself. Too right, man. It's too right. Unless you are a spellcaster with explosion. Unless. Who wants to bet that this one dungeon that this is the one dungeon right after he made the spell absorption to be invincible that doesn't have magic casters? That would be exactly what I would expect. I'm not even gonna lie, that would be 100% on brand. Oh, look, okay. So, we're told we need 6 keys. I don't know if that means every floor is gonna have 1 key, or if every floor is gonna have 2 or 3 keys. I'm kind of tempted to do a little bit more exploring on this floor, so that we don't end up fucking missing out. I just really dig clay models. Dig clay. I see what you did there. Who wants to bet that... no, wait. Just like Daggerfall. Since you haven't played Morrowind in a while, would you be interested in doing a stream through? That might be interesting to do, actually. I don't know. I don't want to, like, promise, like, oh, that'll definitely be the next one or something. I kind of want to... I have some other games that I'm interested in as well. But certainly at some point... Because Morrowind is one of those games that I like it. I remember playing through it, and I think in a lot of ways it's probably my favorite, but it's also the one that I've spent the least amount of time actually playing. I think I think I've said before, the main thing the main reason I haven't played it a second time is because it feels like a huge commitment with like all the walls of text. Whereas with like Daggerfall, Daggerfall has lore, but it's much more spread out. I feel, compared to yes. Oh, hold on. There's another key here. Okay, we got 2 keys. An iron key. Okay, so we have a gold key and an iron key. That's interesting. Nothing usable. Oh. Okay, so I think that hold on. Wrong buttons. Alright, we're still shielded. So if we're doing damage to punching walls and stuff like that, we do just lose health to it. Okay, but I think we've been in all of these rooms. I'm gonna assume, tentatively, that it's 2 keys per floor and that there's gonna be a 3rd floor that we have to clear. Acceptable. At least it's not all red key cards. 6 keys, what is this? Turok? Oh god. I played a very little bit of Turok, and I remember I actually just got lost on, like, I think on, like, the overworld, trying to find my way to the next level. And I could not, for the life of me, I could not figure out where the fuck I was going. Acceptable. Aren't the Lizardmen separate from the Argonians, since Argonians are playable in Arena? They probably are. They probably are. The dead air in the hall of the Colossus is dry and stinks of decay. In the quietude of the chamber, you can hear the scuffling of many feet. Red eyes stare at you from out of the gloom. Oh, what the fuck is this? This is a big room. Let's get a read on the size of this room. Before we do anything related to... We've been diseased. Before we bother trying to explore this area, I just want to see how big this room is on our map. Dude, just punching rats is surprisingly effective, I'm not gonna lie. Our strength is not that high, I don't think. Like, it is pretty high. Yeah, 78. We got a +6 to it, but, like... What disease do we have, actually? Stomach rot. Again! How many times are we gonna get stomach rot this playthrough? We've gotten stomach rot 3 times now. A colossal run, one could call it. Oh god. I think Doom was also a major component in the rise of speedrunning. I wouldn't be surprised by that. Today I just downloaded the Daggerfall real estate mod, and now you are reading the proud owner of 50% of Alakira houses. Oh my god. Doing some real estate mogul. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. And I failed like 3 times. This is a huge room. Interesting. Oh, so this one's the iron key. Gold key. Rubies. Okay. So we have an iron, a gold, a ruby. Oh, wait, what the fuck? This goes back up. Oh, do each of these go to different locations up top? Oh, hold on, that's interesting. Wouldn't that make it an Iron Man run? A marathon. No, that's another game. Another game that I've played, mind you. Though that was a long time ago. I think I have the VODs up on my archive channel, because it was from when I was only on Twitch. Which, that was a... Shit, dude. That was fucking forever ago. Alright. Marathon is free on Steam, too. Yeah, Aleph 1, I believe, was able to team up on, was able to put it on Steam. I don't know exactly, like, how it worked, whether there was any weird conditions or anything, but they have, like, achievements and everything, too. So, did you learn Cure Disease? I have a total cure thing, yeah. But I can see how this is a... Okay. I can see how this is a extremely easy one to bypass with the oh god, I'm blanking. With Pass Wall, because it's like there's just 6 doors one after another. At least I'm assuming it's just 6. You're paralyzed. Oh no. See, but this guy can't kill me because I have too much shield. And honestly, where's my... I have a fucking free action. Okay, I'm trying to see what's on this guy's body. Lizard Man is nothing usable. Lizard Man is nothing usable. Nothing usable. If you failed 3 times, blame the skooma. In Doom itself, there's a par time challenge, which, if I recall correctly, the level designer John Romero's best times rounded up to the next 30 seconds. And the fans made the speedrunning site Compete N. I don't know how to say that, but they did. I remember that there was something around speedrunning with Doom. I remember it was like there was was it speedrunning.com was like a big one, and with Doom, Quake, and then I think Halo runs became its own thing later on, like much later on. Well, I say much later, but it's like what, 7 years, 7, 8 years after. All right, let's go. See. Who? Am I still shielded, even though I slept? I did. I am still shielded. I just wanted to get my magic back. Not for any particular reason. Enemies are nearby. I'm playing Morrowind. I enchant my blade so I can hit ghosts in Daedra. I enchant it with poison. Doesn't hit ghosts like fire does. Oh no. Speed Demo Archives became a thing later too, yeah. I think Speed Demo Archives might be the one I was thinking of, not speedrunning.com. I think that might be the later one. I think Speed Demos Archives came first. Because, I'm pretty sure that, like, when you uploaded a speed run, it was like you uploaded the exact button presses, essentially. Because of the way it was recorded, it's like the game's RNG was identical every time based on your movement. So it was effectively a recording or something like that. It's been a while since I've looked into all of that. I did do speedrunning a little bit for Dusk once upon a time, but that was a while back now. And I don't even remember. I might have streamed it a little bit, but it was not particularly interesting stuff, because I think I was just doing E1, M1 a bunch of times. I think for Quake and anything else, yeah. That's called demo file, and it's a list of player inputs, yes. Yes! Which is what I believe that's why it was called Speed Demos, is because it was the demo files. Demo, is that Deku's older cousin twice removed? I hope not. I used to speedrun Civilization games a few years back. Really? I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but Civ doesn't strike me as the kind of game that gets speedrun. I mean, obviously it does, but it just, to me, that sounds like an alien concept. I've heard of maybe speedrunning like StarCraft or Warcraft, but strategy games don't seem to be, are not like the things I would imagine as like go-to speedrunning tech. You know? Deku's cousin is Daka. He's very British. Okay. We're gonna go into here. I'm always worried about being in the water. I want to try Crusader Kings, but it's like $100 on Microsoft Shop in the console. I have Crusader Kings 2, and I think Victoria 2. But, like, I got them because a friend of mine was into them and wanted to play, like, multiplayer. But I am exceptionally bad at grand strategy. Alright, so that was kind of pointless. I could have just done this from out here, like I was thinking I should do. It's very much a memorizing thing. It's like a JRPG speedrun. Interesting. Yeah, I'd imagine it's like, okay, I need to make these units at this time. I remember, the short time that I looked into, like, multiplayer, like, competitive, I should say, StarCraft, like, the way that they would explain strategies, like, okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna make this thing first, and then you're gonna try to rush out this quantity of whatevers, and then you're going to, you're gonna use the information you get from your enemy's base and see what they're making, and then you need to counter whatever they're doing, but you can't fall too far behind on that. It's too much for me to think about, man. I need to be able to just go in and hit something. Because otherwise I'm like, I start going like, oh no, I don't know what's happening anymore. What's that? I very quickly fall behind with, how I'm figuring out strategy like that. Hello. Okay. People have speedrun The Longing. Right, but I can wrap my head around wanting to take a game whose entire gimmick is, oh my god, we have a spellcaster. Oh god, please. We need to make sure we don't die. This thing is doing a shitload of damage to us, and I know it because... there we go. Because they did a shitload of damage to me before I was shielded. Ooh, got another key. We got the ruby key, oh my god. That's actually the next key. Oh. Okay. We're gonna try it too. Still fully healed. Thank fuck. Alright, let's cast our Total Cure. Our Big Light. We're still shielded. I don't know how much shield we have, though. We don't have enough of this, right? Alright. In that case, we're gonna go until fully healed again. We're going to do another spell absorption. We don't want to rest with our spell absorption. We should still have shield. According to forums, Crusader Kings 2 is a game about incest. Yes. I get Mountain Blade confused with Warband, which comes first, and I don't want to buy them if I can't play them sequentially. I understand that. I'm very similar in that way. I hate, even if they're not related to each other in any meaningful way, I like to play games sequentially. Like, I didn't know Elder Scrolls 4. I didn't realize Oblivion was the 4th game in the series. Oh god. when I played it. This... Alright, no door here. No door. But Mountain Blade doesn't have a plot line. Exactly. Neither, like, Final Fantasy doesn't have a connected through line either. It's just game mechanics and similar themes. You know, you'll see Ifrit, but it's not, like, it's not the same Ifrit. It's not the same Remu. It's not the same crystals. You disgust me. You disgust me, Zamble. I thought you were dead for some reason, but you weren't. I've read that as well. I'm interested to see if I can go realistic and see how fucked up I can make the family lines based on history. Probably pretty fucked up. It's like your family tree is a wreath. What do you mean my granduncle was... I love how in the old RPG games the player is always cursed with programmer hand models. It is kind of funny. This... I wonder if we can find a second key here. I swear to God, if I get diseased again. Get him! Get him! Add RNG based and RNG based on 4 possible seeds. Like for example, our OG Civ is Civ, and OG Civ 1's Civ and spawn locations are pretty much set by your computer. Your CP opponent setting. Oh god, your CP opponent setting and your Civ. Oh, like how strong you make your enemy. This is really funny. Oh, we got diseased again. Is it stomach rot? It's plague. That's different. Plague is worrying, actually. I don't know what plague does. Daggerfall zombies suck. Just barn dead. We need... You know what? This might be why we want the swords. Is just so that when we're doing this, we don't need to... We don't need... Come on. Oh, we gained a level! We get 4 levels. I think we're dumping them all into intelligence. I think that was the plan. No, like how many players? Ah, okay. Okay. So not the difficulty. Got it. Interestingly, Heracles is both Zeus's son and his great-grandson by both his mother and her husband, who are Zeus's granddaughter and grandson respectively. So Perseus is Heracles' brother and grandfather. What the fuck? That's insanity. Wait a second. You mean to tell me that those are... That's not though. Interesting. Okay. That sounds crazy. I'm trying to wrap my head around that family tree, but it's so difficult for me to picture it. It's literally just like a line. I could light heal. Oh, you... I need to run into a spellcaster. These guys are... You can't kill me! Uh-oh, our shield ran out. That's not good. Oh god! Our shield! Oh, and this is where the key is! Oh my god. Oh my god, we didn't die. Holy shit, we didn't die. Let's... Okay. So then we can cast our Total Cure. And we can do our... we can we do our big shield? No. No, hold on. Can we do our big shield? Not enough spell points. That makes sense. We did make that one cost quite a bit. What about our... Can't do spell absorption either. Alright, let's use some potions of restore power. So this one should let us do our spell absorption. And then we're going to do a few more. 2, 3. This one... Hold on. Can we big shield yet? Alright, we could big shield. So now we have our big shield again. And I'm not going to lie, I think we just do a couple more. And until I can do explode. I can. Perfect. Alright, we're going to... Jump. Alright. So now I don't have to waste a bunch of time fighting enemies and potentially getting, Actually, no. We're going to big light. And if I can cast explode, I can't. Okay. We'll eat one more potion of... There we go. Alright. Now, we lost... I'm pretty sure we lost a lot of that to the hellhound that spawned. Whew. Close. Close. They're like water for mages. Yeah, they are. Fucking... all of this stuff. Okay, let me see. Holy shit. Which is confusing because you are a player and there's a respawning civilization mechanic. Interesting. Greek gods don't have a family tree. They have a family bramble patch! Yeah, everyone's fucking each other. That's Greek myth. Gods had ichor in their veins, so they don't care about incest. I mean, yeah. That would make sense. I wouldn't care about... Well, I guess... I can't say that. I wouldn't care about incest if I knew that my kids would be fine. I think I would still care. I think I would still be grossed out by it, being who I am at this point. Alright, I think we just go back to our thing. Zeus type female optional. Oh, okay. So now we've got... Okay, so this one spits us out here. So we know we went... We know we were in the very... I think it was this one that we went into before. Fucking rats all over the place. So we should be able to do a little searching. Oh, this is new again. Holy shit. Okay. Interesting point. Arena... Ares and Hephaestus, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, are also two examples most commonly known to be sired by both Zeus and Hera, aside from Hebe, who came along later, is the only crippled god, while the other is a functional psychopath. What the fuck? You can't kill me, Rag, before being able to be killed. Yeah, it was exactly what happened. Oh my god, dude, I'm so far behind. Nice save. I almost died. What a confession. That is not a confession. It's not a confession. Don't take it as a confession. I did not confess to anything. I think that's how the royal family came to be. I mean, I wouldn't be terribly surprised by that if it was the case. Hi, Rag. Hello, treasure hunter. This floor is full of rats. Yeah, that floor at the bottom is completely chock full. It's kind of crazy. Oh god. Explode. Oh, that's so fucking strong. We are cooking. We discovered the secret to invincibility. Law of regression, Mariko's Radagon. No! I don't know enough about Elden Ring lore. I can't argue against any of it. I don't know. I don't even really understand what's being said. Crank call, crank call. Can I jump up here? I should be able to jump up here, right? Where's my... Oh, cool. Okay. I don't have to jump again. Another mark. I should probably be picking up weapons and checking if they're magical. But so few of them have been. I think we gotta turn around and go north from here. So, I believe. Hell no, I'd have the largest harem possible. That's half the fun. Reverse harem no jutsu is popular in this chat. Wait, reverse harem? What do you mean? Reverse harem? Elden Ring lore is super effective against drag. He has no defenses. No! I don't know any Elden Ring lore. I barely understand the fucking Dark Souls lore. Let's see. This is not... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Oh! Oh, okay, I'm understanding the layout now. I'm understanding how this works. Okay, so we've gotten, I think, all of the south keys. Well, no. I think we're missing one key in the south. Unless the iron key was one of them. We might have gotten all the south keys. That means I have to go to the north and collect those keys. We're gonna check out into the water here real quick, just in case I fucked something up. The biggest problem with Elden Ring is that America is really hot, but also really evil, and it's very distracting. It's very distracting of you to be so evil, America. Gosh. Okay, I think we need to... Okay, I think we need to turn around. I don't think there's anything out here that we haven't seen. We found 4 keys so far. We used 2 of them, so we need to make sure we get all of those. Reverse harems are kind of backwards. I think reverse harem is slang for powerful women with lots of manservants. I mean... I have seen that. But like popular? No, surely not. Not my chat. Not you guys, right? Reverse harem helped defeat the most powerful being in the Naruto-verse. Okay, yeah, but that's Naruto betting everything on Kaguya, I believe her name was. On her, well, I saw the phrase is like, bets everything on Kaguya being a goonette, which is just fucking hilarious. Oh, wait, another key. We got another key. The sapphire key. Bag of 65 gold. Okay, okay. Even Sakura was bewildered. Kaguya being a simp. Yeah. Athena is Kratos' direct sister. Maybe I need to play God of War at some point. I've never played a God of War game. I love that in Athena's creation story, it's implied that if her mother had a son and that the son would kick Zeus's ass. In the God of War series, Kratos is Zeus's son, though they don't specify the mom, it's implied. That's fucking hilarious, actually. Love how the ceiling disappears in the water. It's just that it's too high up, man. We can't see that high. Rag, look at that neat coffin. What, this one? What about it? I mean, it is kind of neat, but... Is there something behind it? I picked up the key that was next to it. While Kaguya is sealed, she write Wattpad fanfictions with a lot of boys' love. Oh no, not the BL. Don't put the BL in there. Also, I'm pretty sure that that a real Arabic harem wasn't a collection of wives. It was a second mansion for female relatives, sisters, aunts, cousins, etc. for men who owned their mansion. Interesting. Wait, I was playing the Bazaar. What's with the incest? BL, my beloved. We got on the topic of Crusader Kings, and that and there was some Greek mythology thrown in, and so Wait a second, what is the deal with this? Oh, I'm just going the wrong way. Got it. Syphilis key got, not syphilis. So we've collected a total of 5 out of the 6 keys. Let's, Nice. Isn't there supposed to be some text? I mean, maybe? I don't know. Ah. Oh, I love Crusader Kings. I've been playing a ton of Elder Scrolls mod for 3 recently. I didn't even know that Elder Scrolls mods existed for it, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I don't know why I picked that up. That was dumb. Probably not even magical. Not even magical. Not even magical. Tisk tisk. Also, you didn't cast electric and water and didn't die. Dude, I have no idea what happened. We just got killed that one time. 1,000 years isn't a dry spell, it's a Sahara Desert! That is... sad. Yeah, it's really good. They got a whole lot of Tamriel in... The whole of Tamriel in there. I swear I know how to read. That's pretty cool, though. I've only ever played Crusader Kings 2, and I pretty quickly abandoned it when I realized how bad at grand strategy I was. Damn it! They keep throwing them at me. Ugh. We've gotten diseased so many times in here. Unfortunate, yeah, it is unfortunate. I'm not... I think a lot of it comes down to that I was not particularly in the mood to learn a whole game. Because I played it when I was in, like, high school or something. Is it in here? This feels like the kind of place that they'd put a key. I don't think that this is an instant death pit, but it never hurts to be safe. This lock has nothing to fear from you. Okay, well, I'm just going to blow it up then. God, that's so strong. Oh, hold on. Is this the place? It is! Oh my god. Pick this up. Back up a little bit. Ah, and we got the diamond key. Okay. Torque, we like that. Now we just need to find our way back down. I don't know, I like it mostly because I enjoy the RP aspect. The grand strategy I sort of picked up along the way. I mean, that makes sense. That I can wrap my head around why people like it. It just wasn't for me when I played it. I've thought about maybe checking it out again with like now that I've got a little bit more perspective and a little bit more understanding of what I like about certain games and what I don't. Oh, fuck it. We're just going to cast a levitate. So, you know, I could maybe try it again without, like, without being, like, annoying about it. But I didn't, like, stream it or anything. I just played it and was, like, sad that I wasn't very good. Oh, no, this way. Perfect, there we go. And I think it was... Yep, I was going the right way. Perfect. Beautiful. I'm not saying I'm not good at it or that I'd ever win. I want to try it. Map games aren't for boys, but for men. Dad games for real, for real. I can see that. I got this one. Let's save this one real quick. Ruby key. Diamond-studded lock, diamond key. Adorned with sapphires, sapphire key. Ooh. Oh shit. There's a third floor. I wasn't expecting a third floor. I was kind of expecting that to be the end of it. Amethyst key. Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. We do in fact meet Kratos as well in one game. I was so bad at Warcraft 1 I had to use Corwin of Amber. Map games aren't for boys but for men. I mean, Gracian Mythos, it could just be a mortal who adopted him a la Hercules. If you got the diamond key, you can start a harem. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. A girl's real best friend wouldn't allow her to join a harem. Is that what the cult is like? Is that what this is? It's a major plot point that Callisto, a mortal human, is Kratos' birth mother. A girl's real best friend might very well join with her. Oh my god. The skip for this dungeon is to pass all the walls next to those doors. Yeah, that much makes sense to put together. I've never. As soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, we could skip that, but where's the fun in breaking the dungeons? You know, if I wanted to speedrun it, I would do that. I sadly have to head off for family TV night. Jesus Christ. Thanks for streaming. No problem, man. I hope you have a good time and hanging out with your family. It's always it's enjoyable for me, so I hope it is for you as well. You know, I love hanging out with your family. Hercules' mom is a myth in Alcmene? I don't know. In myth is I don't know how to pronounce that name. I am the architect of this hell, whose name is forgot in the dust of time. Yet where there is no dust, where the river would speak, there is my name. Find this place and then return to tell me my name. Only then shall you pass this door. What is my name? Is that what the fucking, is that what that fucking grave was supposed to be? That is not my name. The wisest man would never guess it. Search these hallowed halls, make yourself clean, murder that which is dead, and give me that which is true. I know. Okay. What the fuck? What was that noise? I think, or around here. Hey, I know this one. It's Benefactor, right? Oh, wait, wrong game. I think I mean, it might have been... It might be Benefactor. They might just say Benefactor again. Maybe down the river, maybe? What if it's like Chiron or something? Or Charon, or Charon? I don't know how to pronounce that fucking name. The guy who takes your... You don't have my magic, you dick. And I'm diseased. This sucks. It is... okay. Oh, 2 doors down. If you can't find it, you might as well be up the river. Charon. Is that how it's pronounced, or is it Charon? Pronounced Charon. Interesting. I always think that it's, every time I see it spelled, I'm like, oh, Charon. Oh no, I'm fucking levitating. Can I, like... We're just gonna go ahead and break these walls down. Oh god, it's gonna be even harder with them fucking bouncing. You see a worthless key. Oh god, okay. We're gonna have to... Still fully healed? Okay. It's not this, I don't think. Or at least this doesn't work. It should pop up, or maybe it's down the river? I mean, maybe we can check. But I'm pretty sure... I actually think we're gonna go ahead and... total cure real quick. Save. I probably should, yeah. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, I was tempted to try Benefactor. It would be an interesting through line. Maybe we have to go all the way south. This is the wrong place. I needed to go way first, I think. Well, now we know why things are headed south. Yeah. Alright, we're going ahead and... you... we're looking for a name. How neat would it be if it was just up here? It's not, but, you know, that would have been neat. If you're looking for a name, try Rose. Why Rose? God damn it. A Rose by any other name? Oh. Maybe Candace? As in Candace dick fit in your mouth? Is that what you're gonna hit me with just now? Is that what you're doing? You fucking asshole. I remember I had a friend hit one of my other friends with fucking, like, yeah, he said something like, I went to visit my parents or whatever, and they have this huge collection of CDs and tapes, and the guy says, CDs and tapes? It's like CDs, nuts, and tape, and tape this dick to your face, some shit like that. Something stupid. I remember it was very amusing. I don't know why I insist on jumping. Where are we going? This guy. Not have enough health to be... You don't have enough health to fight me! Because you pine for acrobatics. I do pine for acrobatics. I'm not gonna lie, when I was brainstorming earlier, like, what an ultimate, like, warrior build in Daggerfall would look like. And it basically boils down to... It's still, like, assuming, of course... I'm assuming, of course, that we go for, like, enchanting stuff. You know? Because there's only so far that you can get without enchanting in, like, becoming overpowered. Uh-oh, we're paralyzed. Can I free action? Do I have enough spell points for that? What about Arcane Blast? Not enough. Alright, in that case... There we go. But I remember it was basically like, okay, you want to fortify your hand-to-hand because hand-to-hand is just the strongest weapon because it's the only one that scales damage based on your skill. Nine gold pieces. Cool. I think it's at the other end of the river, like southeast. Yeah, it might be. We have to find our way back there. Actually, I think I just go through here and then I go directly across the hall. I'm diseased again, asshole. Alright, so this is a completely different area. So this is new to us. We haven't been here. Target for pilfering. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. Way to just show me the secret door, asshole. Oh, there we go. Guys. This is... I don't know what that said. But we got another amber key. We are in amber clad. They took it out of Skyrim along with unarmored, unarmed, athletics, and literally almost all the fun magic, actually increasing damage to magic. Yeah. Well, the spell effects that you had in Skyrim or in Oblivion, I don't believe they scaled damage with your skill level in that particular thing. It would decrease the amount of magicka it costs. But then you also had custom spells, so you could just make stronger spells when you were able to cast them. So it wasn't an issue then. And then in Skyrim, it's very nerfed compared to the other ones. Use protection. I count OP warrior build as fun. Yep, that was my point. Yeah. I'd like to... The fuck was that? Are there damsels in distress out here? What the fuck? Oh, a mark. Cool. Damsels most foul? Oh wait, hold on. There's a wall there. That is not actually... Huh. Pretty sure unarmed damage in Oblivion is capped at 15. I mean, maybe. I don't know what it was. I don't know exactly how Oblivion's unarmed worked. I never messed with unarmed in Oblivion. I remember that, interesting. So walking over that just causes a woman to scream, I guess. I know that it did fatigue damage or something, and you like knock enemies down, and then you could actually do health damage, but until then you were stuck doing fatigue damage, which feels really weird. I'm sure it's interesting in its own way, but from what I understand, Oblivion's hand-to-hand is not very strong. Still worked at fatigue, though. It was fun. You could punch someone until you could knock them out, and then if you keep hitting them, they die. It's just like in real life. You can punch someone until they fall down, and then if you keep punching them, they eventually die. Nothing to fear from me. Don't be ridiculous. That is not the button I thought I pressed. Yep, good times. We are still absorbing, right? We're still absorbing and we're still shielded? Well, this is a different area, but it is not what I thought it was. So we're just going to go and take this. We're going to go all the way back. These rats respawning is kind of annoying. I mean, I understand why they do it. It'd be really weird, I think, if you could clear out the dungeon, like, actually, completely. Alright, so we're just gonna go to the southwest. You know, people dog on Southwest, but they're... I prefer them to American, because American has lost my... has just no shit lost my luggage more than once. I wonder how little experience these guys give us. More when unarmed is fatigue than help and is super weak. Oblivion damages both, but is generally weak. Skyrim hand-to-hand is just boosted by one enchantment, and many enemies are impossible to hit. Yeah, hand-to-hand is it's funny because I'm pretty sure in Daggerfall it is just bar none the strongest, or at least it has the most potential. Like, I think if you have 100 strength and 100 hand-to-hand, I don't think it does as much damage as Daedric weapons, but because it's based on your skill level, and you can fortify it with enchantments, it just has much more potential. I don't know, I've thought about trying to do like a One Punch Man type build that like uses it to like try to one-shot like Ancient Liches. Fist of Steel and Heavy Armor Tree, and then Gloves of the Pugilist, that's all there is in Skyrim. There's also, don't forget, you can be a Khajiit, and that allegedly does more damage. Punching people as a Khajiit apparently does more damage because of the kitty claws. Not by much, but yes. But we need to, you gotta give it everything that it's got, because it doesn't have a lot. Khajiits do like 13 damage at base. Yeah, it's not a whole lot. 15? Yeah, either way. Alright, so it wasn't here. And I believe... this, I think, is where the coffin was. Or it was something around there. We're gonna follow the end of the river. Argonians get 5 more than regular. Interesting. So, Argonians also have a boost to it? I did not know that. Yeah, we don't care about that hallway. Sorry, Mr. Zombie. We won't be putting you out of your misery today. What a swell guy. And unarmed animations in Skyrim are so cursed and sluggish. They really are. I've seen a lot of people complain about Skyrim in particular's melee combat. And I've seen people be like, no, this is proof that melee combat in first person just sucks in all games. And I'm like, I don't know, I thought it was fine. I don't quite understand a lot of the criticisms of it. Ooh, gross sounding. Or, like, I understand them, but it's like, what do you expect? Is kind of my, I guess, my question. Fully healed. Can I... Skyrim's melee and magic combat are the worst in the series. I think the biggest issue with Skyrim is just that you don't scale nearly as hard. I was talking about this with my brother. Oh, hello. I would like to get my... Oh, cure. Yeah, keep doing this. Keep feeding me. Can I big shield yet? I can't. Alright, big shield. And a big light. Oh, there's something here. Right now I should be able to cast Explode. There's an inscription here. Oh god. Theodorus. Or is it Theodorus? Theodorus, I think. Okay, so Theodorus is the name we're looking for. Theodorus, Theodorus, Theodorus. Theodorus is actually Ted Peterson of the design team. Really? That's interesting. Can I just pass wall some of this? Actually, can I just jump into here? No, never mind. This is really weird. Anytime I'm doing a lot of jumping and stuff, I'm like crossing my arms. Alright, we're gonna just pass wall this. I should probably have grabbed regular pass wall. Because this is gonna be a few. Cast. Pass wall. And fuck, how many of these do I have to do? Don't tell me this whole thing is just a wall. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit less. I guess it is just wall. Oh no, what if I have to go all the way around and I'm wasting all of my time here? Oh, wasted all of my time here. Look how close we are! Look how close we are! Actually, can I just, no, I'm just gonna, fuck it. Potions of Restore Power. Alright, I'm committed. I'm committed. I'm committed. Failure! I guess this is some of those walls that we aren't able to destroy. Got it. Game said no. I guess I fucked up. All right. Maybe I should have grabbed a Swift Swim spell or something. Stealth Dagger in Skyrim gives you ×30 multiplier, which is nothing on max difficulty. Barely half health of low-level enemies. Gray walls on the map can't be pass-walled. Well, shit. You can Shift C to recast, but it's inconvenient. Oh, I should have done that. That would have been way more convenient than trying to frickin' go through the menu every time. It's probably World's Wall. It might be, Everyone has endless Molotovs or rifles, and everyone is on the third freaking floor. Oh wait, hold on. As a person playing Fallout 4 right now, very annoyingly true. I like unarmed the best. I end up naming my guy Sir Swiss of Jesus Christ. Right. Fine. I'll kill you. Sir Swiss of Jesus Christ. Well, I'm already diseased. It's not like I'm gonna get any more diseased. Actually, I probably can contract more than one disease. Wait a second. Okay, no, this lets me go down. I think. Go to the left. Just gonna punch the air. Don't drown either. I won't drown. It's gonna be great. It's drip or drown, and brother, I am floating. Fuck them rats. And Theodorus. Oh god, am I spelling that right? Theodorus, Theodorus is my name. Pass, child, and beware the halls ahead. The halls ahead? What do you mean the halls ahead? I thought we were gonna just do the thing and then we'd get the staff piece. Oh my god, answer me this and prove thy wit, for a true challenge is rare indeed. I am twice as old and 3 times the age the Sphinx of Gazia. Agamemnus divided by 1/9 the age of the Sphinx of Canis, Egon, who left this world 26 years ago. What the fuck? Twice as old as 3 times the age of the Sphinx of Gazia. Divided by 1/9 the age of the Sphinx of Canis. Okay. Who left this world 26 years ago. What the fuck? Math, yay. I'm not bad at math. I don't understand what this is asking. Okay. Twice as old as 3 times the age, the Sphinx of Gazia, Agamemnus. Divided by 1/9 the age of the Sphinx of Canis, Egon. Divided by 1/9. I don't know how old the Sphinx of Gazia is. Twice as old as 3 times. Is the... But, like, how... What year is it? It's the 3rd era 390? I am twice as old as 3 times the age. Okay. So... Oh god. The only solid number we really have is the 26 years ago. But I don't... Does that relate to the age? Like, it says it left this world 26 years ago. So it's basically... It's a pretty complex puzzle if you... But you technically have all the info you need, kinda. Who the fuck is the Sphinx of Gazia? That's my question. Okay, hold on. Can I... We're gonna fuck with this a little bit. Where's my... This is gonna be so dumb. Alright. Can I... We're gonna... I'm gonna do, like, something stupid here. And... Boom. Alright. So, we have... Twice as old... Oh god, that is not big enough. Hold on. I'm gonna... Ah, that's the wrong button. We did this one. There we go. Twice as old as... Fuck me, dude. I have not gotten this correct. As 3x... We're gonna just do like this. Sphinx of Gazia. So... 2x equals 3x 3. I should do like this. 3 times the Sphinx of Gazia divided by 1/9. So I'm assuming it's like this. 1/9 Sphinx of Canis. Alright, so Agamemnus. So I got 3 times Agamemnus. So divided by 1/9 I gone. So call it I over 9. Oh, well, it's no fun if you just give me the answer, dude. I thought I don't want to just I don't want to just get the answer, man. It's cheat or get blocked forever. No, it's not. I at least want to give it a shot, bro. And if I really do feel like cheating, I can just fucking pass wall this. Come on, man. So how the fuck do we get to 108 from this? It would be if it were me. Apologies, I thought you needed the help. I mean, I need help to figure out how to try and work my way through it, but I don't want to just get the answer for free. Saw the way you solved it on the saw the way to solve it on the UASP. It's a hell of a way to solve it. You can't pass wall through it. So Agamemnus and Egon are numbers. I mean, I figured that they're numbers. I'm almost wondering. I'm kind of assuming Egon is 26 based on this, because it says left this world 26 years ago. Add the numeral values of their added up letters. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, that would have kind of made sense. Egon, okay, I get it. I get it. I can read your next message. Man. Alright. Alright. Where's my shit? 108. There be devils within. Pedestals hang in the air of this room. Fucking whatever the fuck was that. Come on, man. Oh, look, it's a devil. Nuked. Alright. Alright. Well, in that case, I guess we just leave. I thought Egon was from the Ghostbusters. I mean, they might have pulled the name from there, I don't know. Where's my shit? And then this would just fucking round the corner and leave. The answer is... Oh god, no. No, Trollkey, stop. Don't do that. Alright, so we did Hammerfell. We did... What was it? Hammerfell, Skyrim, Valenwood, Elsewhere. Well, if we go the wrong place now, it's going to be a really, really far... a really, really long trip. I think we'll just go back to Elsewhere. Go back to Corinth. Oh, hold on. Let me, Oh my god, please. Let me, Let me total cure myself. And then we can go. You want to go back to Elsewhere? I mean, we don't know exactly where the next, area is gonna be. And we kind of guessed. But, I was in Valenwood, I was like, fuck it, we'll go back to Elsewhere. We're just gonna... So I figure we'll just go here. We can rest at an inn. We can do all that stuff, and then we can get another vision from Rhea. Let's see. So that's that thing. Where's my fucking... Oh, the Mage's Guild is right there. Wow, we have it still marked. Man, I just... Come to here. Also repair your sword. I probably should. We're gonna go identify, like, marks and shit that I have. I think that means that we're officially halfway through the game, though. Ugh. Let's see. It's a lame magic. It's a lame magic. Whoops. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Shielding, Crystal of Healing. Anything interesting? Oh, that's also lame. I'd like to get some Ebony Torque, so that would be cool. Bracers of Pitfall we like. I think we're just gonna go ahead and sell everything again. I don't suppose you can... You're gonna sell me anything cool. We have an Ebony Belt. Yeah, none of this stuff is particularly interesting to us. You're making really good pace at this point. It feels like it. It feels like I'm moving pretty quickly. Like now that combat isn't like a huge hassle. And I say hassle, I mean like we're not like worried about dying every single time that we engage in a fight. Whereas like early on it's like, oh god, we had to fight ghouls and stuff and we didn't have the right equipment. So the fact that we're now comfortable with combat makes this very doable, I think. Compared to what we started with. So let's repair... I want to repair this sword. Actually, cancel, hold on. Repair. Okay, well, I guess I've given him the sword now. We'll have to wait 10 days. Let's see, you don't have anything interesting that I can buy from you, do you? Steel Wakizashi, an Ebony War Axe. Oh. Oh, that's... Okay, what about... Ebony War Axe, get it now. Yo, Ebony, dude. Ghouls and ghosts and ghasts, oh my. Only 6,000? It is pretty cheap. I think we pick it up. Let's see. How much damage does this thing do? 7 to 17? Ah, but it takes off our shield. I thought a War Axe would be, well, how... It's only 3. This Kite Shield is not magical. It's only AR. What if it was over 9,000? Then it would be expensive. Ebony is the best material in Arena. What? 9,000? It might be worth it to have it, though. Kite Shield is kind of worn, too. Yeah, I think we'll just use the axe. You have a better shield, a magic shield? Do I? Oh, yeah. Actually, just magic shield, you're right. Alright, we'll sell the Kite Shield. Yeah, 7 gold. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to just sell him the Silver Longsword as well. And I don't think we need the Crystal of Wildfire. I honestly don't think we need any of these marks or anything. I kind of think we just sell everything that we're not equipped with. Except the potions. Mithril. Rings of Shocking we can hold on to, just because we don't have any other rings. Bracers of Pitfall. I think we're wearing the Bracers of Stamina. Crystal of Wildfire. Yeah, we'll sell that. I don't see any reason to hold on to the Wildfire stuff. Wizard's Lock we don't really care about. Firestorm we might want. But, like, we have a better shield on ourselves. We can sell the Mark of Shielding. Mark of Firestorm. It always annoyed me that Orcish was better quality than Ebony and Daggerfall. It is a little bit weird, I think. Also because they're shocking. Oh god. I think this is honestly fine. I think we sell the Silver Longsword as well. Because Ebony is not considered mundane, is it? Zug Zug. I want one of those spinner hats enchanted with levitation. That would be fucking hilarious. Let me see. So we have +5 to our damage. And if we look at the Ebony War Axe real quick, 7 to 17. So we're doing 13 damage at a minimum. No, 12 damage at a minimum. 22 damage on the high end. Honestly, I think we're going to be fine without the Kite Shield. I think this is going to be great. We can hold on to the Pitfall. We probably don't need... How many star marks does this have? I think we sell Force Wall and probably Shocking as well. Is Daedric not in this game? Yeah, of course. There's no Daedra in this. Yeah, they're just devils, I think. We can sell Mark of Shocking. I can't think of a reason I'd want to make a wall. Ebony is the best. Dwarven and up hits everything. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. So now we shouldn't run into any issues with like running into those ice golems or whatever that we ran into in Labyrinthian. Honestly, the Rings of Shocking we probably also don't need, but they're the best things that we have, and I don't have a reason to get rid of them. There's a fire demon enemy, but it's not a true Daedra. Alright, cool. So we got this. Where... Oh, hello. I almost walked right into the water. I think I know how to identify inns on the map now. Look at that. Alright, let's get another vision from Rhea. I can't believe I... You know what? This is intentionally. I meant to save. New quest. I meant to save beforehand, guys. That's of course what it was. I can never tell where the fucking guy is. Why are you hiding in the darkness, bro? Get a room. You know what? We've earned a king's suite. We're gonna stay one day. I'm probably just gonna let the guy have my dwarven thing. And we'll just do 24 hours. Rhea is your paralysis demon. If you have a potion of restore power, you don't really need the electric rings. So you failed your saving throw? I mean, maybe. She is my sleep paralysis demon.
You have recovered the fourth piece. I honor your bravery. Listen closely now, my friend. For Tharn has begun in earnest to look for you. Do not fear. He does not identity, but he can sense the staff's power. With 4 of the 8 pieces, you'll stand out like a lantern at night. I urge you to caution. The 5th piece of the staff lies in an ancient stronghold of sorcery called the Crystal Tower.
Oh.
It was said that the southern tip of the dragon's teeth, which stretches from the ice-covered mounts of high rock to the wooded forests of Valenwood, could be seen on the horizon from the top parapet of the tower. This would lead me to believe it is not far south of the majestic mountain range. You must find the tower and gain access to recover the 5th piece of the Staff of Chaos.
Okay, so Crystal Tower. I think that's Somerset Isle? I urge you to caution. Yeah, you're gonna have to go collect those pieces and put a giant target on your back anyway, so... I mean, yeah. We kind of expected this. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I am. I thought Crystal Tower was like a normal-ass place people lived, not a dungeon. It might be now. I actually don't know anything about Crystal Tower. Like, in modern Elder Scrolls lore. I've heard that, there was, like, there's ideas for what Bethesda should do. Go. It is Somerset Isle, right? Dureni Tower? Thought it was an Ivory Tower. I don't think it's an Ivory Tower. Actually, you know what? I can just ask somebody to double check. Let's see. Where is Crystal Tower? No one's heard of that place in the past 500 years. Okay. What about you? Where is Crystal Tower? Have you tried near Somerset? I heard something strange happened thereabouts. Okay, so that confirms my suspicion. There are many ideas. Someone called them impossible. Ivory Tower is a joke. Ivory Tower is a saying. Joke failed. I mean, I'm aware of what living in an ivory tower is. But I am a bit of an idiot. Oh, First Hold. Hey, let's go to First Hold. Let's check out where what's her name? Morgaya is gonna be, queen. You have arrived in the city-state of First Hold in the Somerset Isle province. The date is Turdas, the 3rd of Sun's Dusk in the year 3rd Era 390. It took 67 days to reach your goal. When High Lord Terranan came to this isle, our city sprang from his first step onto its rocky shores. Be welcome to First Hold, birthplace of the High Elves who carry our past. Off to the land of elven Nazis. The Thalmor. The Thalmor be doing... Ooh.
It is obvious, whoever you are, that you are a cunning and worthy foe. Perhaps Rhea chose well, even if it was her last act. I will not consult your intelligence with further digression. My minions soon approach, but I will not consign you to the dark door of death. You have proven your worth. Once you are killed, I will raise you to fight for me as one of my servants. Give him to me now, and I offer you everlasting life.
I don't know, man. I don't think undeath is exactly the everlasting life that you're promising. I don't think that's quite the same thing. Appreciate your honesty, though. I appreciate that. I really do. It's rare to find an honest villain these days. Like, I might be an evil person and trying to kill you with all my might, but at least I'm not a liar. They were always Nazis. Now you have proper ambushes. Sure seems like it. I'm getting jumped. Okay. We need to find an inn. Oh, wait. Here. I think we go around here. This should be an inn? Well, it's a store. I can hear there's like some moaning. I thought the Dark Elves were slavers. Actually, the most chill elves are the Bosmer. They just eat people and live in nature. When in Vardenfell? Oh god. Jagar's voice actor has such an over-the-top comedically evil vibe. He kind of does. It's great, though. I really like... I like Jagar Tharn. Okay, guys. I'm trying to find a place to sleep. Maybe stop being a dick until then. Hello, Lady of the Night. Oh, it is? Oh, holy shit! Hello! Am I absorbing spells still? No, I'm just shielded. I say just shielded, but... Okay. We're just gonna turn you off. Oh, thank God, it's an inn. Okay. I probably should have checked what time it was, in-game. Let's see. Let's get a room, we'll just get a single. Stay one night. Yeah, whatever. What time is it? We need it to be... It's early morning? Alright. We're going to camp for 5... No, we'll call it 8 hours. Just to really... Alright, maybe I'll stop getting jumped now that it's not nighttime anymore. Hey, Homeslice, you can't tell me where the Crystal Tower is. Didn't someone unearth a clue in Lilandril? I'd try searching near there. Someone in that city-state might have more information. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Thank you. I don't even know what your name is. Shimmerine, Cloudrest, Lilandril. I thought it was just snow elves. What, too literal? I can't wait to see Somerset Isles, hopefully in my lifetimes in a game. We're seeing it right now! I don't know what you're talking about. Although with the current track record on how long these games take to come out, we'll get it in maybe 40 years, if we're lucky. If we're lucky, we'll get one in 40 years. Somerset Isle Province. Took us 11 days to travel here. So am I going to the palace or the Mages Guild? Or maybe we're going to the temple. Couriers from Somerset came here not yesterday speaking of the same thing. Perhaps you should travel there and find out the truth? I am in Somerset. What? Alright, let's try this again. A nexus of power, known by all mages as the Crucible of Magic. You should ask the Mages Guild for information about it. Okay, so then where is the Mages Guild? Southeast for a while. And ask there. Okay. By that point, Todd Howard has converted his brain over to AI so he can make Elder Scrolls games forever. I think you mean so that he can make Skyrim forever. Because let's not kid ourselves, we're getting Skyrim 2 before we're getting Elder Scrolls 6. That said, I am legitimately, however morbid this might be, I am legitimately kind of excited for the Oblivion remake. Oh, here's the building. I'm curious how it's going to be. All right. Crystal Tower, where? I'm 42, and last year I had colon cancer. If it takes another 40, I'm screwed. Oh no, dude. Might have to look into that brain in a jar idea. Oh my god. The era of video game remakes. I mean, yeah. I have less than zero hope for the remake, but I hope I'm wrong. Like watching a train wreck? A little bit like watching a train wreck. A little bit. It's really funny that Crystal Tower is one of the most famous landmarks in Tamriel, visible from the shore of Valenwood, and your character has no idea where it is. Yeah, no, I'm hyped. I love Oblivion. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only real Oblivion head out here. I mean, I'm a little bit... so, I'm a little bit curious because of two reasons. I'm curious, reason one, because of Skyblivion and its existence, right? And I was really excited for Skyblivion, and I thought the rumors of a remake were just kind of, like, fake. It was like, I don't really see... Like, surely Bethesda would have acknowledged it, right? But I'm curious to see what exactly they do differently. Because there's no way they're gonna just... There's no way they'll properly replicate the feel of playing Oblivion. It's just not gonna happen. It's gonna be a different game with Oblivion content sewn into it, right? Whereas Skyblivion, I think, is probably going to be more closer to what the original experience is like. You know, they've never done a remake before, right? I don't believe so. I mean, unless you count, like, all the Skyrim re-releases and, like, Skyrim Special Edition and shit like that. So, I like, it's... But I don't even know if I'd qualify those as remasters so much as re-releases, you know? It's just like the movie industry. I wish that was more of a joke. The remake isn't made by Bethesda, so I have more hope for it. Yeah, it's like Virtuous or something, right? I will play Skyblivion regardless of the remake or remaster. I have no faith in Bethesda anymore since Morrowind, honestly. Really? Since Morrowind? You just... Wait, if you haven't had faith since Morrowind, why will you play Skyblivion? I'm still waiting for Jade Empire 2, Knights of the Old Republic 3, or any Knights of the Old Republic remake. I'd actually like them to remake Fallout 1 and 2, or come out with Van Buren. That'd be cool. I haven't played, like I said, I haven't completed Fallout 1 or 2. I have Knights of the Old Republic as well. I wanted to play KOTOR. I might do that for a stream at some point, but that's another one that's like, I don't have... Not right now, obviously. It's a lower priority than a lot of the other things I'm interested in at the moment. Needed Redguard remake. I started playing Redguard, and I had to stop playing because it was so... It crashed so often. Like, this game has crashed, what, 3 times? It's crashed, like, 3 times. And, like, I think I had 3 crashes in one stream with Redguard. Like, I was having fun with it. I liked exploring it. I liked that all of the lines were voiced. It was really cool. But I could not fucking make any progress because, like, I had to save every, like, half second. It was bad. I really liked that, but, you know... I really liked the game in concept, but I haven't actually finished it. MCS, where's the Crystal Tower? NPC, I don't know, man. Huge fucking spire visible in all the region. Battlespire remake when? I would be shocked if Bethesda acknowledged Battlespire's existence. The closest that we got was the Soul Cairn and a mention of the Ideal Masters, I believe, in Skyrim. But beyond that, like, what the fuck is a Battlespire? I hated Skyrim Anniversary Edition lazily putting in mods and doing the bare effort. They didn't even implement them well. KOTOR remake coming out, isn't it? Is it? That'd be the first I've heard of it. To be fair, that's fair. KOTOR is a time investment. I know it does take it's a longer RPG, but I have also played Final Fantasy VII. And fucking, I played Xenogears as well, like, literally right before it. Or if you count going into that same Mages Guild twice. Oh my god, yeah. True. We'll have to see if it actually does. I'm curious about... I want to see how what I want to do, actually, is I want to like, play both Skyblivion and the remake, and I want to look at the differences, how they handle... like the beginning tutorial, how they handle the default classes. Does leveling up still happen at like a similar pace to the original game. I mean, I want to see all of that stuff. I think it'll be interesting if nothing else. It'll lead to lots of YouTube videos, I'm sure. Not necessarily from me, but from like from Oblivion YouTubers. I liked Oblivion and own all the Elder Scrolls, but after all the re-releases and the Starfield debacle, I have grown to appreciate Morrowind more. A bit of a retroactive realization. I can see that. I liked Oblivion a lot as well. That's the one I started with. And I liked Skyrim when it came out. And I still think I like the games. But, like, as I played the older ones, even playing this one, like, finding out what it, like, things that have been taken out or changed, right? Like, this game has a lot of riddles in it. Daggerfall has, like, one thing that's comparable, and that's, I think, when you have to talk to Benefactor in the Mantellan Crux. You know, beyond that, it's very just dungeon crawl the whole time. You know, versus this has, like, hey, here's a riddle that you have to answer. And then Skyrim brings that back a little teeny tiny bit. I think there's a little bit of it in Morrowind as well. And Oblivion has the one quest that's like, oh, on Green Emperor Way at noon or some shit. Morrowind has it with, like, your kind of the directions you're given, and, like, one of the quests with, like, the singing caves, I want to say. And then, like, Skyrim's is, like, put the circles into the square hole. It's very interesting. You should make a Skyblivion versus Oblivion remaster video. But I mean, I might. I don't know. I'd kind of want to play through Oblivion itself before, like, do Oblivion and then do the remaster, and then like when Skyblivion comes out, I can look at that one as well. Do that. We'll watch. Plus, Skyblivion looks great, and you can tell they love what they're making. Yeah, Skyblivion does look kind of amazing. I've seen that they're also doing Skywind as well, which would be fucking awesome, but is it seems like it's even further off than Skyblivion was. I've played Skyrim so much I've squeezed all the enjoyability out of it. The famous fart reverb caves of Morrowind. Yeah, there was. I don't remember exactly what that was. Like I said, I haven't played Morrowind through that much, but it's very memorable. There's a lot of stuff in there that I really like. Oblivion made me a man. Oblivion made a lot of people into men. Yeah, I miss the riddles. I miss having to think while I play. I just think that they add texture and flavor that I really, really appreciate. Like, oh god, I want to say there was one thing in Skyrim that was kind of like that. Shit. I'm totally blanking on what it was. There was, like, I could have sworn there was a quest that, like, no, you know, it's one of the anniversary things with, like, one of the mods, like, for... It's probably a mod that I'm thinking of, actually, now that I think about it. Oblivion made me a klepto. For me, it was awesome that you could build from scratch your own Telvanni Tower in Morrowind. Wait, your own Telvanni Tower? I remember there was the settlement that you could help in, put together in Solstheim, in the Blood Moon expansion, but I don't remember a Telvanni Tower that you could make from scratch. Morrowind DLC, didn't it? I forget which dungeon in Morrowind, but I'll never forget seeing some dead guy named Pekka Ucho. Peak Ucho? Is that... What is that? If you get a high enough rank in Telvanni, you can build your own Telvanni Tower. Oh, well that explains it, because I think I went with Hlalu when I did that. Pikachu? Oh my god. Is that what it was? I don't think I ran across that guy. There's player-owned housing for the great houses in Morrowind. Okay. Okay, that makes sense, though. That's cool. Like I said, I might need to do another... I think it was... I don't know who said it. Somebody mentioned it earlier. Maybe I should do a stream through of Morrowind. Because I haven't played Morrowind in a long time. I did... What was it? Let me check, actually. Check my Steam real quick. Because I just played it out of the box. 276.4 hours. That was one playthrough, by the way. And I last booted it up 2024. But that's not even accurate, I don't think. I think it was probably closer to 2020 is probably when I actually finished it. So it's been more than a year since I booted it up last, and and I'm pretty sure that it's been 4 years since I actually beat it. If you do Blood Moon, you can go Werewolf. I remember doing those quests as well. That's why it took me almost 300 hours to play the game, is that I went through and tried to get as much of the game done as I could before I went to take on Dagoth Ur. Do you like Pokemon games? I love Pokemon games. I attempted a Nuzlocke a while back, but since I had never played Fire Red before, I kind of got bodied at the Elite Four. I was doing great all the way until I got to Lorelei, and then I fucking died. Who needs your own Telvanni tower when you could just teabag Thurina and move into her tower? True. True. I fuck with Pokemon heavy. I like Pokemon quite a bit. Not enough that I've, like... I bought Scarlet and Violet. I didn't like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I don't even... I was really, really harsh on Gen 5, even. And Gen 4, I remember enjoying a lot, but, like, I think my true love is, like, Emerald. It's still Emerald, all these years later. I haven't played a game past Gen 6, though. Yeah, personally, I don't think you're missing out on much. I played Scarlet and Violet, and it felt like I only played for a little bit, and then I had, like really high-level Pokemon, and all of the gyms are out, like, completely in any order you can take them on, so they're all kind of underwhelming. And I really hated the Elite Four in that game. Very underwhelming Elite Four. Have you heard about Pokemon Legacy series by Smith Plays? I have not. If only Minecraft Mushroom House were real, then you could make your own Telvanni tower. That would be awesome. Love those Gen 3 trumpets. Oh, too many trumpets, too much water. I'm a real Gen 4er, but I dabble in 5. Understandable. I like, man, I owned, so I remember I started playing Pokemon a lot. I owned Emerald, but I was retarded and forgot to save my game way too many times before turning the Game Boy off. Or Game Boy Advance, you know, if you want to be specific about it. But I remember I forgot to save a bunch of times, and it got me really annoyed. So I stopped playing it, and then a few years later, my brother got Pokemon Diamond. So I picked up Pokemon Pearl, and then I picked up Platinum later, and then we both had Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So we were actually able to trade and shit with each other, but I just played the games way more than he did. Like crazy amounts more. It was the thing that, like, I became, like, I like it, but he didn't care too much. He made remakes of Yellow, Crystal, and Emerald. You can fully complete the Pokedex in each game without trades. Can we not use the R slur? No. No, that's not happening. I think the last Pokemon I enjoyed enough to finish all the way through was X and Y. I say that and I remember nothing about it other than liking Black and White and 1 and 2 more. I remember I played through X and Y a lot. I think that was the first game I tried to play, like, I tried to do shiny hunting in. I was very, I was very bad. I don't even know what I was doing with it. I was trying to get a shiny Zorua for some reason, and I think I must have hatched like 200 eggs and then given up. I was like, I don't care that much. I think, you should open your stream with your brother taking your place and see how long it takes for chat to figure out something is wrong. Oh, you guys would notice immediately. Don't get it. It would be very obvious. He made a lot of quality of life changes while retaining their integrity. The only ones I ever played seriously were Red and Blue. What, like the first ones? I mean, that makes sense if you're... I think you said you were 42. It's gonna be a long time. And yeah, I mean, that would track. That would track, I think. The last one I finished was Black, White 1, so after playing up to Sun and Moon, I decided not to get any more than after that. Red and Blue were my jam too. What little I've played of Red and Blue via emulation was very, very what little I played of it, it felt very annoying to get through. Like, I haven't like completed Red or Blue. I've played more of Fire Red and Leaf Green, but I never bothered much with any of the other stuff. Anything much earlier than that. I played a little bit of Silver, just a tiny bit, not enough to say that I'm like actually competent with it. I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver. What are you talking about? I am Ragnarok. I mean, it would be very obvious if it wasn't me. If it wasn't me, I don't like we don't really sound the same. That at least not that much. I haven't liked a single Switch Pokemon game. Found them all kind of trash personally. The first one, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, was okay, but never finished it. Isn't that another one that was like a remake of the first gen? Last time I played Pokemon, it was, if I recall, Blue, because a friend had lent me his cartridge. Gold was the first Pokemon game I got to play, watching kids on the bus playing Yellow, Red, Blue. I think I messed around in an emulator, but that's about it. Yes, okay. I remember, it's like, was it Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, where like, you choose your starter based on which game you get, right? One of them is Eevee and one of them is Pikachu. I don't know. I always thought that was annoying. I didn't like that very much. The like I know Pokemon Yellow was a big thing and people liked that one as well, but I hate the concept of not getting to actually like choose my starter of like the main three colors or types, the main three types. Yeah, but with Pokemon Go feature. Actually, it might have been a sequel since Red, Blue were older in the game. Oh, really? That's interesting. I did like the Black Eevee, but that was only when it had like 5 variants. Oh, you mean when it was, what, Flareon? It was Flareon, oh god, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Espeon, and Umbreon. And Umbreon is the best. It's my favorite. That is by far my favorite. I love it. It's just so tanky. It's impossible for it to die. Yellow lets you see Pikachu follow behind you. Umbreon. Glaceon hot. Whoa, hey, hot? What do you what do you mean? Glaceon is cool. Get it? The stuff that really irritates me, especially with all the new games, is how the starters and legendaries are shiny locked. What I hate, the thing that bothers me the most about any Pokemon game, the one that really killed it for me was Alpha Ruby Omega Sapphire, or whatever the fuck it was, Alpha Sapphire Omega Ruby. I don't remember which order it was, but I remember that they give you a fucking Latias off rip immediately with no fucking like work or anything put into it. It's just like, here's a Latias, it likes you because you're the main character. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? Like, I don't mind, you know, oh, HMs are no longer, like, you can forget HMs like normal. They're just, like, it's a little bit less annoying. TMs, you don't need to farm a million TMs if you want to make your competitive team or whatever. It's a little bit less stupid. But, like, fucking dealing with, like, just getting a free legendary bothers me so much. Scarlet and Violet did it, too. I fucking hated that they just give you the fucking box legendary off rip. If it was post-game, fine. Yeah, if it was post-game, I'd be like, okay, I've at least like earned this. I've played the game and I've gotten the thing. But I'm so tired of just getting box legendaries for free. It's like, here's your power. That's like, here's your power armor 30 minutes into the game. Oh wait. Oh, that sounds familiar. Hey, wait a second. That sounds like something that we've complained about before. All right, let's get our quest to get this this next location. My name is Coram Ashland. I have the dubious honor of being the lore master of this mage's guild. Word has spread that you seek the Crystal Tower. I have known students of mine to search an entire lifetime, never destined to walk within its hallowed halls. I will, however, consider doing something I would have never thought to do. I will help you find the Crystal Tower. In return, you must do a favor for me first. You see, a few nights ago, priests of the Mad God attacked our guild. They were protected by some sort of spell that absorbed our magic, making us powerless to Oh god, this might be me. Making us powerless to stop them. Many of our initiates died, and the priests carried off a number of our treasured artifacts. Among these was a small diamond. I cannot speak more of this, other than say it serves a vital purpose here in the guild by strengthening our magic. It has a secondary function as well, one that would be of interest to you. I quested and won this magical gem in fair combat from its previous master, the demi-lich Zeraphus. It is said that the light from the gem will allow the viewer to see the true location of the Crystal Tower on a specially prepared map. A map I have in my study. The priests, however, have the diamond. If you would consider recovering it, I would be happy to show you the location of the Crystal Tower. You will, however, have to bring me the diamond first. Do you agree? I do. Good. You will find the Temple of the Mad God outside the city of Lilandril. Wait a moment while I get a pen and mark the location on your map. Remember, bring me the diamond, and I will show you the location of the Crystal Tower as a reward. Coram inscribes the location of the Temple of the Mad God onto your map. Alright, cool. I don't suppose I have anything I need to identify? I don't think so, right? Yeah, all this stuff is fine. You have magic items that I haven't seen, right? Torque of Endurance, Ring of Silence, Ring of Poison Dart, Crystal of Healing, an Adamantium Torque. I think we need a Ebony Torque. But honestly, I don't even know if we need that anymore. Yeah, this hidden tower. It is a hidden tower. Mad God. They've mentioned what sounded like Proto-Shegaroth. You know, before he was Sheogorath. Dun 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 dun. Crystal Tower where? Alright, we'll save again. So then now we should get access to Temple of the Mad God. Alright. Let's go find this location, and I think once we find the location of the Crystal Tower, once we do this dungeon, I think we'll call it a night. But I don't know, it could still be a minute as a result of that. Oh no, liches! One of the mages students overhearing this conversation. What the fuck? I know, right? I hate how nerfed miniguns were in Fallout 4. Yeah. Perhaps the Mad God lives in their own realm? Perhaps. Ooh, maybe. Or there's the Cryolator at level 18 that doesn't really require a gun nut, but it's ammo. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, that was going to be my next point. Minus 8 damage, just 8 damage. Or 8 damage, just 8 damage. It doesn't matter if you can put it to 16 by level 45, it's still fuck and all. Or there's Cryolator at level 18 that doesn't really require a gun nut, but its ammo is like 17 caps per round. I don't know how much shielding we have. I'm gonna go ahead and do spell absorption. Since we ran into skeletons, I'm kind of expecting necromancers. That might be the wrong thing to expect. Boing. Mort. Excuse you. How does it do the journal there? Call me cry you later. Let's see. Okay, big light. Oh, actually? Okay, yeah. Oh, well, he killed himself. That's too bad. Mad God is definitely Shegaroth in my headcanon. I mean, that would make sense. That's kind of what I'm assuming as well. Alright, we don't have enough spell points to do another big shield. But we know that we're running into some spellcasters at least. And the fact that we're running into these dudes means we're running into ghosts as well. At least I'm assuming that it means we'll run into ghosts. Oh, what the fuck? Ah! What are you? Are you just throwing hands? A saber. A monk! Why do you have a saber? In Oblivion, that'd be like expecting the Spanish Inquisition. Oh, god damn it. These guys die quickly. Usable. Over this. Where exactly are we? Okay. There's only one mad god, it'd have to be. I mean, probably. They used to let you use dog meat to get the cryolator through a glitch that basically at the beginning, but you still had to be able to afford the ammo. Is that the weapon in the vault that's like locked up or whatever? I vaguely remember that there was a glitch that did that, but I don't remember exactly the mechanic by which it was taken. Oh, hello. There we go. Do another big shield. Come on. Look at that. You've done that, and now you can get exploded like you needed to. There we go. Locked behind a master lock. Dogmate can fetch, and it used to be that he didn't care about locks. That's crazy. It's like, yeah, my dog will just pick this up. Don't even worry. I think he's probably also. There's a lot of braves. Being able to levitate makes this dungeon super convenient. Surely. Oh, no, I guess not. I say convenient. What I mean is that it's not, it's very convenient to be able to levitate in this dungeon. Not that the dungeon itself is convenient. That would be weird. With power armor, and it's more. With power armor, it's more. It required 8 perk points to make it the best it can be, but requires batteries and can only break as the only armor in lore that really shouldn't. That's kind of stupid as hell. Well, we found our route just over the water. This should, hopefully, we should be able to just go into this joint, grab this. I guess. Oh, and a crystal. Cool. We should. This feels like it's going way quicker than it probably should be. Am I going crazy? Are we just not being attacked that much? Or belt? Can I jump? Okay, I'm levitating, so of course I can't jump. What are your thoughts on the Oblivion remake they announced? I'm excited to see what the deal is with it, because I was one of those people who thought it was fake. Like, it was a bunch of people on Copium just like, oh, we're desperate for something. And then, like, it actually, like, the fact that it's real is almost more shocking to me than, like, what am I doing? Fast explode. It's almost more shocking to me than I am excited about it. I am excited about it, but, like, in that cautious way where it's like, okay, I don't expect it to be. I don't expect it to be amazing, because how can you top Peak? but it's still, like, I'm still curious to see what they do with it. Hey, what happened to your long blade from the stream yesterday? Did it break? We left it in a... we left it with a blacksmith, and then we saw that the blacksmith had an ebony war axe for sale. So we were like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy the war axe because it's ebony. And the main reason that we were using the dwarven one, while I do appreciate its enchantment, the main reason was primarily for the dwarven aspect of it. Is this room... Maybe I should be checking into these rooms. Greg, did you check into spec into Threatening Aura? And it's remaster, which they might mean... It's a remaster, which means they won't ruin it that much. I mean, they could still. I don't know anything about this company. I know that they apparently have done multiple remakes, but I don't... Like, I've never heard their name before. We're kind of cleaning house in here. These guys don't have much in the way of defense for the damage we're packing. Ooh, we're not levitating anymore. I always forget that green in this game is HP and not stamina. I always panic looking at your stamina bar, thinking you're not healing. Yeah, no. I mean, there probably are spells of restore stamina, but I don't think stamina has been an issue in this game at all. Oh, hello. You silly goose. And also, we have, like, infinite shield at this point. Not literally, but I think we have, like, 980 points of shield. Which don't go away on a timer. So we're kind of... We got a lot of health before they actually start scaring us. Hello. Though that said, when they do start hurting us, then we start panicking because like, oh my god, they're doing a lot of damage. If you run out of stamina, you'll collapse and be nibbled to death by rats. I mean, yeah, but that hasn't happened, is what I mean. Like, we haven't even been hit with, like, a... Like, one of the things that scares me in Daggerfall is getting hit with a sleep spell. Because sleep spells are really annoying. Because it's like, oh, you're, like, slowly losing stamina, and if you pass out in an area that is not safe, you just die. And you can't, as far as I'm aware, you can't go above, like, 200 fatigue or whatever. Don't hold your breath. There's plenty of ways they might. Yeah, exactly. They were in the corner pleading for mercy, you monster. Fuck them. Shouldn't have been a monster in my vicinity. That is your first mistake. I'm a gamer, and you look like just enough XP before I level up. Fucking... Oh god, those t-shirts were so... They're so cringe, but fuck, I love them. Let's see if we can go to the center of this. This whole thing looks like a giant prison. Oh, hello. Where's the... Okay, surely there's a second level to this, right? Oh, I just didn't see this. A note on the floor instructs someone to move things to the secure storage area to the northeast before any meddlers arrive. Indeed, this room has been emptied. So, the secure storage area in the northeast. So, we need to go north and east. Okay. So, we've been in the northwest, but we have not been to the northeast. How far north do we have to go? We're gonna go all the way north. Oh, no. Oh, wait, this, maybe? Sir, I need you to not do that. I was able to outlast a sleep spell, and that's when I knew I'm him. I am him. I will continue to be him. Monster had a hot monster wife to go home to, man, and a monster son in preschool. Damn, shouldn't have been a monster. You shouldn't have had all that delicious XP on you. Anything in here? Alright, so I think that this far north area is not what it wants. I think we have to probably take this path and go further east. I was not close enough to the last explosion spell I cast. Might have to call it here. I haven't gone up since deaths haven't gone up since we started stream, so it's currently at 48. So when you hit 6.66k, are you gonna call the channel cursed? Probably not. That said, it is kind of an amusing idea. Night Rag, have a good night, Thomas. I hope you get some good rest. Have a good night. Oh, we're not absorbing. That's not good. Okay, so we're not absorbing, but we are still shielded by a decent amount by for what it seems. Oh. Need to find an elevated area so I can get some rest, so I can cast another big another spell absorption. Oh, holy shit. This is not the time to be running into a... Oh my god. If I start taking actual damage... Holy smokes, how much health do you have, sir? Tank, 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 tank. Nothing usable. Holy shit. Well, that's gonna be scary. That is a creepy looking corpse. Another one. Holy smokes. That is one big robot. Is that Bender? He's certainly trying to bend me. Rag, you shouldn't leave an orphan and a widow. You need to finish the job and reunite the family. Good soldiers follow orders. Like an elevated area so that I can sleep with some confidence that I will get my health back. Not even health, just my magicka. Wow, he survived. Ooh. You need to go down. Yeah, we definitely need to save. We might end up dying here. We're gonna save. We're gonna try to... Oh, enemy is nearby. Oh, enemy is nearby. This is gonna be... Hello, you. What about now? If I kill you... I'm still shielded for now, but... Oh no. Try again? Okay, cool. So let's do our big light. Big shield. Okay, we don't have enough for big shield. Do have enough for our spell absorption. I don't know how much shield we have. I don't think we're shielded anymore. Yeah, we're not shielded. So we will die to regular melee attacks if we run into them. An adamantium longsword. Okay. We are still in the north. Okay, so we have to go north from here. Hello, Mr. Skeletal. Rock'em sock'em. Exactly, you are the Majesty's. You are His Majesty's the Emperor, the greatest champion. Huh, I'm his guy? I'm his top guy? You mean me? He needs me? Oh, I need to see if that buckler is magical before I decide if I'm keeping it. I'm not. 6 to 20. Adamantium longsword does more damage than the ebony war axe. And it weighs the same. We'll hold on to the longsword. 7 to 17 versus 6 to 20. The range is a little bit higher, but it has a little bit. It has like 3 more potential, while only increasing our minimum by 1. We'll definitely be. We'll definitely be holding on to that adamantium longsword. You know, every time I think that we can't go any norther or wester, I'm proven wrong. Look at this. We can keep going west. Or is it east? Easter. Even better. Do you have a goal with this build? Sorry, it's my first stream here. So as far as I am aware, we don't actually make a custom class for this. So we picked the spell sword, and I'm kind of just using whatever the spell sword seems to be good at. So my goal is basically just to beat the game. I've never played through Arena before, so I'm mostly doing this as a matter of curiosity for myself. I've been suggested to maybe make a video about it, but as for specifics, I don't have anything at the moment. Ooh, hello. Shield? Okay, what if I big shield now? Alright, cast more spells at me. Yeah. What we've discovered, though, is that if you have 100% spell absorption, you can cast your extremely powerful, Ooh, do we not have big shield? Alright, we're shielded now. I wonder why he was able to do damage to me. But you can still... Ooh, hold on. Magically held lock. Ah! What flares up and does a lot of good, and when it dies is just a piece of wood? Torch? But what we've discovered is that because we can absorb even more than 100%, even when we have more full spell points, we're just immune to magic damage when we have our 100% spell absorb. It's kind of crazy. It's really, really strong, and it makes it so that now we just want to. We've created multiple spells that take almost all of our spell points. So we get like 980 health or whatever. In shield, so we just fucking destroy, or we destroy all of the enemies because they can't actually kill us, unless and this is a huge caveat, unless we don't have, unless it's like almost all physical attackers. In that case, we need to use only the shield, and then we still have to rest every now and then so that we can get our spell points back. Because if we run out, which has happened once, if we run out of shield, we end up a little bit short on health. And it's like, oh, that's dangerous still. But even then, we're still using probably the best equipment that we're going to be able to use. Very cool. Very, very cool. Assaulting halls sounds fun. We did that part at the beginning. Now we're trying to get the instructions to go to Crystal Tower. 6K Rag, thank you RJT. Dude, I'm excited for the number to go bigger. This game came out in 1994, 1 year after the movie Jurassic Park. Feeling old yet? Yes, very much yes. I was 12. You found the diamond Coram Ashland sent you to recover. Only he can use it to see the Crystal Tower's location. Alright. So, now we just need to find our way back. I think we just keep going south and west. And we've been through most of this. I remember watching Jurassic Park in theaters, such a time. Such a time. Alright, so we need to go all the way back to... We'll just go this way. I remember my parents told me after I watched Jurassic Park that I was a fucking menace and was super annoying pretending to be a T-Rex. Alright, so we go here. Yep, that's the last remaining brain cell. the one brain cell that gets its what is it? It gets its serotonin from Number Grow Bigger. I think we just go dead south from here. This should lead us to the big room in the center. In this room, maybe we can see where we came from. Doesn't look like it. We might need to go out into the south again. I heard a guy behind me, but honestly, I'm not that worried about him. Cute. I was apparently, I was apparently really annoying, like knocking cups off of tables and shit. I was like, oh, that sounds like a fucking menace. So do I go north from here? I think I checked to the north and there was nothing, so I think we go south. Dragons is Skyrim. I think we jumped over this. Ah, yes, this is where we need to go. We're just gonna follow this pathway all the way around, and then we'll get our happy asses all the way back. Alright, we kill him. Yeah. Not this. We're just following the path directly all the way to the intersection. These guys are being super annoying. We're just gonna keep killing them. Dennis the Menace, oh god. Maybe I should actually... Yeah, we'll throw on the regen as well, why not? This is not the right way, is it? Oh, no, it is. I'm just a silly goose. Hello, Mr. Skeletal. Boom. I'm not gonna lie, this dungeon was a lot shorter than I was expecting. This is not the right way. Yeah. This dungeon, I'm pretty sure, is the shortest one that we've done in a while. But I'm pretty sure we just follow this path. Yeah, we just follow this path all the way till we go out. We can do our levitate, 4 per level. We just follow the water. I farted and it smells of rancid bologna. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. We just keep following this. These ghosts, man. Something that I always like about Daggerfall is that the main quest, Nilfgaard, is just saying a lot of weird shit, but after she says, by the way, the password to the door is shut up. I thought that was so funny. I was really tired when I first saw that, because I checked the end of the... I went to the end of the game, and somebody else had already told me that the password was shut up. And I was so done... Oh, hello. Cast spells at me? Look at that. Actually, you know what? Just in case, let me re-up some of this stuff. And we can big shield again. Oh, look at that. And then I blew him up. He died. Where is the path out? I think I just follow the water again? Well, this isn't quite the water. But it's close enough. Man, where the fuck was the exit? Hello, Stinky. Get deleted. I don't know what that, what the text said. I think it said troll is regenerating. Oh, there, that way. Okay, so I need to go... So... We'll just pass wall one of these. We'll just pass wall one of them. Should get me right through. Come to here. There's the stairs. And you know what? Just in case this actually levels me up. Imagine. That'd be awesome. Alright, sweet. So then here, we can go back to Lilandril. God damn it! Oh wait, this is fine. I meant to just get rid of the text. We're gonna need to find an inn, but honestly, I think this is probably an okay place to call it. We can actually get the quest next time. Oh, perfect. All right. Because I think the Mages Guild is closed at the moment. So let's see. It is 4:29 in the early morning. Alright. Let's go. We'll rest for 8 hours so that it's like noon. Get a room, single, one, accept, yes. And then we will rest for 8 hours. And then once we leave, we'll make a save. Nope, not this way. Oh wait, it was that way? No, it's this thing. Surely. It's not. Where's the exit? Oh, it is between those two. Silly me. Silly me. Calling it is good. Me sleepy time. I am tired as well. Let's see. So we'll go save this over Crystal Tower where? We'll drop that one. Close that out. Move over to here. Okay, let's see. What's more funny is her dialogue. You changed the story of Tamriel and inscribed the outcome of the Elder Scrolls. Oh, the Lich statue? Just tell him to shut up. He's always babbling. 1,000 years of pain. No! Troll peen was exploded off. Troll regenerating peen! We're not exploding troll peens. I don't think anyone wants the trolls censored regenerating. I don't think so. Calling it is good. I'm kind of tired too. Trollkey's been the greatest name. It has the greatest name in chat. Is there some reference to it that I'm not understanding? I am Rin. Rin sanity. The spirit of Maeda lives. We'll rest for 8 hours and start the next stream. Oh my god. That would be kind of funny if they're like trying to do an Elder Scrolls playthrough in like real time. But it just wouldn't work either. I don't think. You'd have to like anytime you rest, it's like, okay, we're gonna sleep for 8 hours and then come back. Alright, good night. Have a good night, Ground Checker. Let's see. Rag, are you still diseased? No, I've cleaned myself up. I was up late putting down a song idea. Hell yeah, dude. Did I win? I think I won. We haven't actually turned in the next quest, but we are going to be doing the next quest and then Crystal Tower. I believe tomorrow is the plan. So I want to say thank you. We didn't even die this stream. We discovered invincibility. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your days, mornings, evenings, nights, whatever it might be, wherever you are in the world. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Elder Scrolls Arena. I'm looking forward to getting the 5th piece. We're making pretty good progress. We're moving pretty quickly. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I hope you guys have a good one. We'll be back later. And for once, we're not going we're not in the almost 4 or 5 hour range, so we're doing well. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye!